All right, we are live. Hey guys, Salvador Jumawan, ex Uberdad from Las Vegas, Nevada. Guys, today's a special day. Man, I've got like three lives today because man, it's hard to catch people on their schedule too. And I took a walk at the Las Vegas Strip earlier, so it's morning here now. It's just a green screen in the back. But man, I got lucky today. I got um a well, let me just describe sh- her post. The way she posed on her social media got my attention. I knew in the beginning this lady uses attraction marketing, so I want to introduce you to her and kind of share a little bit on how attraction marketing had really kind of put an impact into her business. She's a ex nurse from 5 years ago and then came out of being a nurse to help out their family and stuff. But I'm gonna let her tell that story. But what's exciting, she turned entrepreneur using the power of attraction marketing and social media. So without further ado, guys, we're from Las Vegas. We're gonna fly all the way to British Columbia. We have a celebrity in the house, guys. Look at that pretty. How can you not look at her profile? She got the pretty and the tenacity and the fierceness, but at the same time, man, she attracts audience using, so I mean, the power of attraction marketing is strategically. So I mean, I'm just gonna let her tell her story. Good evening, right? Good, what's that, 9:30 now over there?
It's 8:30 here now.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I know you said you got a busy schedule up ahead, and but then you still gave us some time to just kind of share with us, how are things with you, and maybe some of our friends, because we have a group of Facebook groups of online friends that shares each other's idea and at the same time help each other boost our posts and stuff. But just by doing that, it helps each other us on the algorithm of Facebook. But man, picking up some nuggets from you, I mean, that's a special, that's an advanced Christmas treat. So first question, Mary Andre, who is Mary Andre? Who's Mary Andre? There you go. I'll let you answer that.
Hi, Sal. So, first, thank you so much for having me here. It's such an honor. And I am nervous. I'm telling you that. But I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Mary Andre. I am born and raised in the Philippines, in
Mhm.
Mindanao, in Bukidnon.
Okay.
I came over here in England in 2009. So I went to university. And then I graduated and I got married here. So I have three children. One is biological, and I have two stepsons. So
Okay.
I'm a nurse by profession. So I work in the healthcare industry for 5 years, and then I moved to the hospitality industry. It's because family wants me to help run family business, so I didn't have a chance really. But I
Mm.
did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I've learned so much, especially um, dealing customer service. So I've learned that from the business. And yeah, so um, I started network marketing officially in May 2020, but I started using the product in June 2019. So I had great results, and I love the product so much. So that's why I'm into this business, but I didn't work in the business straight away because during those time I I was running the company as a company director, so too
Mhm.
much too much
Look.
pressure, so many things going on.
Mhm.
So running another business is at the back burner of my
Right.
of my head. So um, in no, sorry, March 2020, we started working from home because of sorry about that.
Mhm.
Um, because of the pandemic. So
Mhm.
that's when I realized that working from home is amazing. I
Mm.
was able to like spend time with my family, with the kids, because while I was working with a business, I was at work long weekends.
Mhm.
I mean long nights, like most weekends. And I don't have enough time with the family, with the kids. Like they're always out and about while I'm at work. So and it was stressful as well. Um, really, really stressful dealing with a lot of admin staff. But yeah, so when I found this opportunity, when I've realized that I'm into this business, um, I said to myself, I need to give it a go, but I don't know how.
Mm.
Because I have social media, but I'm not really um, engaging a lot. I only post like on my Facebook if like there's something nice. Like if you
Right.
go to
Yeah.
nice places, why not share it? So that's the
Right.
only time I post in social media, and I don't have much like engagement really apart from my friends, my family, and like workmates. So that's it. And
Mm.
so when I um want to grow this opportunity that I have right now, I really wanted to learn how to do social media
Mhm.
because during that time we're all working from home, so
Mhm.
social media is the best place.
Right.
So what I did is I googled it, and Fraser Brooks, um
I love Fraser Brooks.
yes, there is Fraser Brooks come up. So I googled him, and then I watched his video, and
Mm.
I loved it. So
Mhm.
I
You
invested in
resonated
him.
with his style. I mean, yes, it's so natural, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love his boldness. He's just
Mm.
so natural and very, he's real.
Right. I got his book
Yes.
right. Double Dare. Yeah.
I've got 3 of his books.
Oh,
So
no wonder it shows. It shows it. That's
yeah, I'm
awesome.
using his tracker as well. So yes, I invested in his 6 weeks boot camp.
Mhm.
So that's how I started. That's how I've learned how to use social media.
Mm.
So I literally followed what he says there step by step. So every week I applied what he taught us in that week. But
Right.
the only thing that I struggled most is the live video.
Mm.
But I'm still
Most
on the
people
process
do.
of that
Yeah.
one.
And I
I'm
think
still
that's
on the
natural.
process.
Yeah. Yeah, which
So
most people do. Yeah, they struggle. A lot of people struggle with the live video, but the moment you pass that struggle, man, it's like a breakthrough.
yes, that is so true. And most importantly is the consistency, because that's what I've found. Like I've done videos like in the past 2 months, but I didn't consistently doing that. And
Mhm.
what happens is it came back like every time I do it, I feel
Mhm.
so like I'm so nervous. It's like I
Mhm.
feels like I'm doing it the first time. Maybe it's because lack of consistency.
Right. It's just like working out, right? You work out and then
Yeah.
yeah, then so you're working up the brain muscles and stuff. Awesome.
Yeah. So I I have to say that like what you do, Sally, you do it consistently. So
Mhm.
yeah, so I have that fear, but the only time that we overcome that fear is by doing that thing that you
Yeah.
fear until that fear has no more control over you.
Right. I like how Jen Melendez keeps saying it. Man, she said it once and then it just marked in my head. She said, "I just did it scared." She was scared. She said, "I still go up stage scared, but I do it scared." So it's
Yeah.
okay to be scared, but facing what you're scared about, man, that's powerful. So I just want to let people know, like when you say you use social media, because the reason why I'm interviewing, because you're doing something different in social media versus when people decided I'm going to use my social media to do my business and they start slamming people with advertisement, their product, join me now, this is this is that, and it's really not attractive. It's more like annoying, and they will ask themselves and the people they work with. Why is it my friends and family is ignoring me? It's because it's weird. It's weird. I mean, like, I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching that, you're still doing it. It is weird. Think about this. Your buddy for many years, all of a sudden, start talking about being this, being that, and then they're not, selling about the products. And then, how do you relate, right? So I really like. That's why when I saw the energy and the way you post, even if you don't do a lot of lives, I noticed you get a lot of engagement because you're using the formula of attraction marketing. It's a formula. It's like algebra. If you do it, calculate, if you follow the formula, you're gonna get the right answer. The same thing in social media. You do it wrong, you're gonna get the wrong results. If you annoy friends, then they're gonna be annoyed. So I like it. I like it. Thank you very much for for sharing that. So is there a certain practice that you learned from Fraser Brook? Because I came across with Fraser Brook from John Melton. They're like buddies, right? Have you heard of John Melton? Yeah, so they're like buddies. But one thing that is it? Can you give us like a couple tips on what daily practice that you do that helps you get more exposure, engagement, and yeah, and then towards the end, maybe you can kind of invite people to follow you. Maybe some people that are watching here could resonate with you, with your style and stuff. So that's how we help each other out, right?
Okay, so do you know what? I first started doing what other people do, like posting products and like DM me if you want to know more about this product, or PM me if you're interested. I used to do that at first, but the engagement is so low. So what I've done is if I'm gonna post something, it needs to be something that relatable to myself, and also what I feel on that time that I'm posting that one. So I always ask questions as well. As much as possible, I ask questions, but I don't put like DM me or like PM me
People
if
are
you're
smart, right? They
interested.
will DM you.
Yeah. So so I stopped doing that. So I've basically learned from Fraser Brooks the content, but I tweak it a little bit. Instead of like call to action, I just like ask something question that is relatable to them, or relatable to the post. So that way, like, people find it like um really interesting, and then they comment, or they like, or they love.
Mhm.
And but before I do my post, I do what we call blitz.
Right.
Yes, they blitz. So what I do, you warm up your like Facebook. So what I do is I set my timer at 10 minutes,
Mhm.
and then I go to my news feed, and
Mhm.
then I love, not like, but I love or
Mhm.
care of all the posts in there, and I write a comment as well.
Right.
So yeah, so that's what I do in 10 minutes. So I
Mhm.
do that as much as I can. And
Mhm.
then what I did before, I so what I've done is I've added another 10 minutes
Mhm.
to go to the stories, because with stories you've got a lot of coverage. So I do the same as well in the stories. I love
Mm.
comment
And it's
as much
easier
as
to
I
find those
can.
active ones, right? Because
Yeah,
they're posting. Yeah. Right.
yeah. So
Good thinking. Thank you for sharing that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I just get
So
excited
with
when you
that
share.
one,
Mhm.
you have a lot of coverage, and all the people that you've liked, it will go to their messenger. So
Mhm.
they tend to like respond back to that
Direct.
one. So
Oh my
that's like,
goodness.
yeah,
That is
that's
powerful.
amazing. So that's what I do for 10 minutes. And then after that one, I created my content, save it
Yeah.
as a draft, and then once the timer is off, I send my post, but I'm not gonna put it on like public straight away. I put it in like a certain group, like all the new friends that I've added. I've
Oh,
got
okay. I
them.
see.
So
Preferred. Okay.
sorry. So I've posted it in that particular group. So meaning all the people in that group might see that post. So not only
Right.
3 to 7% of your um total friends. I mean,
Right.
if you can see, I don't have much friends on my Facebook. It's only
Mhm.
around 3,000 or something.
That's
So,
still on. That's
and
awesome.
so that's what I do. And then later on, I put it on public.
That's new to me. Thank you for that tip. Like it was taught to me before, but I didn't put it in that perspective. So
Yes.
I like that. So because you gave me that tip, I'm gonna share something also. You probably already know this too. You know how when you make friend requests to others, and sometimes a lot of times they forgot because it just passes the timeline and then they don't respond to your friend request. So if you have somebody friend request and they have not accepted it, it put a weight on your Facebook algorithm. So
Okay.
yeah, so it's important to delete those old friend requests, and that's something that I can share with you behind the scene because it kind of like or I think I'm pretty sure there's like video on YouTube, but that's one thing I learned because it's gonna put a weight on your Facebook algorithm. Another thing that I've been sharing with my team is in social media. That's why we call it attraction marketing. We're trying to attract attention, right? So I always say this to my team: in order for you to get attention, you pay attention to other people. Just like when I
Yeah.
had a crush with somebody in high school, I try to pay attention so that she pay attention to me, right? It's the same thing in social media. If you have like a certain group of people or crowd that you want them to pay attention to you, those are your niche market, then you engage. I told them, if you don't know what to say, just remember these two things. Say thank you and I appreciate you all day. If that's all you say all day, you're gonna get a respond back, and then it can start a conversation. So, man, I love it. I love it. Love it. Thank you for that tip. I mean, I'm gonna. It's gonna because ever since all this training, and I noticed you're also you're part of the GoPro, right? The seven
Yeah.
GoPro. Are you going with the virtual GoPro as well?
Yes, I am.
Right. Good. So what I'm realizing is I'm meeting a lot of value people. It's not that I want to recruit them or I'll let them recruit me or something, but just connecting with people with same like-minded people is just so powerful. So I've been connecting with a lot of people that are like-minded. I don't see any more negative news on my news feeds. It's all positive.
Um, that's really good. I
Right.
think it all starts from our mindset. If we think positive, then we attract positive people.
Right. So
It's
yeah.
good to collaborate with them as well.
Yeah, and then and a lot of times when I connect with other people, it's not with an intention to recruit them, just to connect, good energy, good
Mhm.
vibe. Like for me, with you and me, I mean, we're not in the same team or the same. I mean, I got nothing to gain, you got nothing to gain, but friendship.
Mhm.
I gain tips,
Yeah, that's
engagement.
true.
Like I mean, that's powerful. I mean, that's something I will treasure, for the rest of my life because this is what I like to do. Attraction marketing. All right.
Um,
Well, I don't want to take more of your time. Is there anything else that you wanted to share? Hey guys, Mary Andre, did I say Mary Andre?
yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my name, my first name, Mary Andre.
Okay, I was following that story. I want to make sure I remember the story right. Okay. So Mary Andre, she's in the United Kingdom, correct?
Yes.
UK. If social media marketing is something you wanted to learn, feel free to follow her, ask her question. I mean, that's how we, gain trust and knowledge from other people. I'll go the same thing here in Las Vegas, but I actually started a group. The where we're broadcasting this is called um, Boost My Post
You're
Challenge.
a
So
boost
the
my
purpose, yeah, see,
business.
the purpose of that is to help each other boost our posts, right? So here's what happens: if
Mhm.
if if I go in there as a business person, I I I repost what I post there, then I can have a lot of people make an engagement, see what I have to share. So it helps with the algorithm, right? And at the same time, I don't need to sell you something, you don't need to sell me something. We're helping each other out. Does
Yeah,
that make
that's
sense?
amazing community.
Right?
Yeah, that's
And
yeah.
yeah, then we're gonna be inviting more people like you, giving value and share. So imagine this. Imagine this. See, imagine this. If we have 1,000 people there as soon as we can, 1,000 people in our
So,
business post, right? And there is the law of average. 20% will participate, 80% will just sit around and watch, which is okay, right? But if you post one thing and 20% of that 1,000 engage with you, you're gonna have what? 200 engagement,
200. Yes, that's amazing.
right? And in between that are
That's
your
brilliant.
organic
That's
friends, right?
brilliant.
So that's powerful. I
That's
mean,
a
like,
brilliant idea.
it makes sense, right? And then we help
Yes,
each other out. We don't try. It's a blitz, right? Thanks for the blitz. That's right.
like,
Sivila say, I don't see her. I think that is Lucia. Thanks for the blitz. Awesome. Dandy Dumalang said, and I just sent a friend request. Oh, see, you just gained yourself a new friend.
oh,
Mami
thank
Adarna from
you.
Germany, right? And so, oh yeah. So this is what I wanted to ask you. Who are your top two, top three, or maybe just top one? Besides, okay, so you have Fraser Brooks that you like to study his style. Do you have any other recommendation?
With attraction marketing, I mean, I follow Melton, John Melton as well.
Yeah. Mhm.
So yeah, we're
MLM
friends and
lifestyle.
yes. And
Ray
no,
Higdon. You like Ray
to
Higdon?
I haven't tapped Ray Higdon
Oh
yet,
my God,
so he's not.
you gotta check him out too. He's
But
awesome.
yeah, I'm more on Fraser Brooks and
Mhm.
also the one from GoPro. So all the lessons that I've
Oh,
learned from
Jessie
there, I'm
Lee.
also
Oh
applying
my
them.
gosh, Jessie Lee is like her energy is on
Yeah.
fire. Ah!
I love Stormy. I love how she does this social attraction,
hmm Yeah, awesome, awesome.
but I
Well,
can't be
mine
Jessie
is Fraser
Lee.
Brooks. Definitely
Yeah,
Fraser
Fraser.
Brooks one is one because I love his energy, man. It's so real. It's animated, but he's man, he's not he's funny, but he'll say you as it is. He'll tell you the what's that word I was trying to say? He'll tell you things the way it is, as it is, right? I don't know how to say that. Number two is John Melton was my first exposure in real social media marketing. I bought his course. I did apply it with another network marketing company, but it's just like my group there wasn't into social media marketing, so it didn't click right away. But when I
Mhm,
came across with the company that we're working with right now, a global distribution shipping, it worked.
mhm,
It clicked because my friend, he's been looking for someone to partner with like me that sees the power of social media marketing and attraction marketing. And the last one I really like is Amanda Ray. If you haven't heard of her, Amanda Ray, man, she's like the one that turned my can I have four? And Ray Higdon.
yeah,
Ray Higdon. I love Ray Higdon. I like the way he's smart. He's smart. The way he teach, he knows how to simplify the complicated things when he's explaining it. And then you absorb it.
mhm,
And you go, aha. It's like sometimes you already know it, you just didn't know how to put it in place,
yeah.
so especially like the call to action. I said, man, you mean I could be talking about this and still call to action my business? I love it. I love it. He taught me that I learned it from his boot camp. Like you could talk about, I don't know, you could talk about cameras or blue diamonds and stuff. Be the expert of blue diamonds, and then towards the end you go like this: hey guys, nothing have to do with the blue diamonds, but hey, if you're looking for a way to start your own global distribution business, I am the person. Just put the word global or something. I mean, like, whoa, I
That's
can do that.
good.
Right?
That's
So
really good.
awesome. Hey, Mary, thank you for your time. I've seen you once. I said, man, I got to connect with this lady. Then I've been seeing your posts, and then I'm like, whoa, it is really attraction marketing and stuff. So we do attract the people who we become, and our energy attracts the same energy, and it's more fun that way. Lastly, I want to
Mhm,
give to this thought: if somebody who really wants to study what we're doing, right? Um, and study attraction marketing, they're not gonna have a hard time with the struggle getting their friends and family know about their business. Because here's the thing, in network marketing, the first thing we are taught in the old way of marketing is connect with friends and family and stuff like that, make a phone call. But then if the person is brand new, no business background, they're challenged, they're scared and afraid, right? But I think our friends and family still need to deserve that we found something really good. But without the
Mhm.
attention, without the attachment that if they say no, we get butt hurt, right? I was butt hurt with my friends and family. I mean, but if we use social media marketing properly, we put the right content, people will see our progress. Even our best friends that always tease us when we were young, they're gonna see the improvement on your social media presence. Then you're gonna get their attention,
Yeah,
right?
that is so true, Sal. I mean,
Right?
most of my connections, they're not actually my friends. It's they're all strangers.
Right?
And sorry, what I love here in network marketing is you make strangers into friends and friends
Right.
into family. So
I love it.
Frasier always say that one. So
Yeah.
that's the power of network marketing.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, I know it's almost your bedtime, your beauty rest. I'm gonna take my daughter to her doctor appointment. But thank you very much
Okay.
for this
Thank you as well
amazing
for having me.
conversation. All right, bye for now. All right, let me
All
go ahead
right.
and edit this.
Thanks. Thank you.